Hello there, welcome to Spirited New. My name is Debbie and this is our weekly general reading. Okay, so I have got my Wild Unknown deck, so I'm going to give them a shuffle and hope that everybody is feeling well and that we're all going to have a really good week. So let's just see what the cards hold for us. I mean, when I say the cards, it's the energies. See just what's around, what we can take from it. Shuffling, oh, okay, first one. So we have the Five of Swords. So I'll just pop that one down and I think we'll have another one. Also, I've got my angel cards. We've got another two here, so we're going to have those. So we've got the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles. So we'll start off with the first one that came out, which was the Five of Swords, if you could see that okay. Yeah, okay, Five of Swords. Okay, so this would kind of bring in the idea of we're going to need to get a little bit creative this week with what we do and what we think about particularly. So this card, the way that it kind of presents itself to me, because remember it's always a matter of personal interpretation, but it would suggest think about what you're thinking about. How important is it that you continuously think about this subject? Do you need to just concentrate on what is needed and let the rest go? Okay, if you find yourself overthinking this week, try to remember, well, how much concentration do I need to give to this particular subject, this particular situation? Do I need to just think about what I need to do to move it forward, to resolve it, for it to open up into something? Or do I need to just keep on and on going over and over the same thing, not really getting anywhere? So do not go in too deep in a conversation or a situation that feels mental in nature. That kind of, may even sort of keep you somewhere that you don't necessarily need to be. That's what it feels like. Also, it could be for some of you, I know this seems very abstract, but it's definitely to do with sport. Some of you are just getting very actively involved in what you're doing and active in the physical sense. Okay, next one, the Fool. Well, this is beautiful because this conjures up springtime, enterprise, moving forward, ideas, goals, desires, dreams, and the opening up of your potential. Now that could be in any kind of spectrum. It could be whatever's going on in your life on a day-to-day basis, but it does ultimately means a new beginning, something very exciting. Now, if this is a business project, this is go for it. If this is at work and it's just something that you're doing, but it's quite new and it's an idea, it will sort of spring into action and spring into motion. And it's very, very positive for you. And then, of course, if it involves a relationship, ideas are coming out, thoughts are coming out, and there's a bit of a skip in your step with this. So very, very promising in terms of ideas. What will we do? Conversations, putting your point across in a very positive way, and somebody around you really enjoying your aspirations, your inspirations, and your interpretations of what's needed in any given situation. Very nice. And then we got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven's a wonderful spiritual number, as I probably say quite often, because it is. So take number 7 for whatever it might mean to you, but have a look at those pentacles and the direction. Everything is moving up. Everything is open to suggestion, open to interpretation, open to ideas. A little bit like the Fool would have you say and do. Look, we can do something. We've got an idea. Pentacles means money, which means the money is getting better. The money is flowing. Maybe somebody's moving up the ladder at work. Maybe somebody's got some ideas that they just want to shout from the rooftop. Something to do with money coming in. And because we've got this new idea, this something springing into action, it could be that for some of you, some money's coming your way in terms of a rise, salary, the idea, the project that you've put out at work. So money being very, very lovely and very relevant. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Here are the angel cards. So let's give these big things a shuffle. Okay. Right, well, that's something nice to think about for the week, isn't it? So new ideas, whether they're a business, a project, a relationship, whichever form they take for you, particularly in your situation. Right, that one's just dropped on the floor, but it did say commitment, so maybe it's a good idea to have it, because as it kind of slid off, commitment's an interesting one as well, because you need to be committed to yourself, to the ideas that spring to mind. And I'm talking about spring, you know, with this new beginning. Be committed to the idea that you have got what it takes, that you can produce the results that you want to produce, if that's at work or if that's in business or whatever that means for you. So when you're committed to an idea, committed to a project, committed to a person and committed to yourself, it's about as much as you can do, isn't it? But I think commitment, the way that it feels and the way that it kind of just slid off like that, is be committed to yourself, invest in your own potential, your own ideas, your own intuition for that matter. Often your own intuition is your guiding star and your guiding force. The other card we got then, and we'll just have that for a moment, is pause. And when pause comes through, it makes me just think about the fact that we're just looking at the situation, sort of stepping back, looking in at it, pausing for a moment, literally, on what the potentials are. What does it mean to be in this situation? What does it mean in the relationship or at work? What's our next best step? So you pause and you just think about what you want to do next, what makes sense for you and what feels right. So commitment, committing to yourself, believing in yourself ultimately is everything, isn't it? Because if you believe in you, then others will do too. So look at your intuition, think about what it is that you need to think about and move forward with it in a very positive way, because we've got some very nice cards, energies, that will lead us through the week. So I really hope that it's a good one for you. Again, it is what you make it, so go for it. Okay, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.